Okay, good morning, team. Thank you. This morning is our first office Toolbox talks. I've sent some information and I hope everybody has read the document. But Toolbox talks is a very short meeting that we have in the mornings to talk a bit about safety. We have a nice drive taking place at the moment to make sure that our work environment is a safe environment, an area or environment where we can work, and at the end of the day, we can all go home to our loved ones, our friends and families, and so on. And also intact, not losing fingers or getting injured, and healthy, and looking after our environment. And that's what it's all about. So this morning, I want to just briefly talk about general office safety. We're in this environment, we work here every day, and there's certain things that we just take for granted. We get used to certain things, and we just continue the way it is. Okay, the first topic I want to just mention, and I've never seen it in Ibero, is that people run. Even in an emergency situation, we do not run. Okay, it is dangerous to run. Sorry, I see there's somebody that wants to join on Teams. We must never run. We must walk. We walk from one place to the other place. If we have an accident or an injury or an incident, we need to talk amongst each other about it. We had last week, most of you know, we had a gentleman that came falling down because of a ladder that broke. It was a major incident. We are very fortunate that he wasn't severely injured, and we could rectify the situation and talk about it. And we realized that the ladder that we bought, it was a brand new ladder, it was 2 weeks old, I think, was not up to standard. It was an open market ladder, and it couldn't carry weight. Okay, we need to have ladders that is at least 150 kilograms weight. I mean, if I was on that ladder, it would have folded quickly, and even quicker with Brian. We need to be on the watch out for closed doors. Often we are fortunate, we've got a little sticker or there's a pull or push sticker on the doors. But sometimes, like at banks, at the malls, and so on, you often see the doors are closed. You can't always see if the doors are closed or not. And people tend to walk into those doors. So be careful when doors are closed. Avoid distractions while walking. Guys, in the yard, for instance, you may not be on your phone. Okay? If you walk through the yard, from here to intake or to QC, don't walk looking at your phone. Okay? I have seen a lady in the traffic that stepped off the center piece right in front of her car because she was not concentrating. She was on her phone and she didn't hear the car coming. The guy in the car didn't see her stepping off the pavement. Please be careful. Don't be distracted when you walk. Power cables. We've had the incident up top there. We flooded the area, I think it's now twice in the last couple of weeks. We have extension cords there. It's an open plug. If water goes in there, we have a short. Okay? So always cables. We saw it in QC yesterday, some of the adapters there. Cable work in general. This morning we spoke about the power tools. You can see the cables are damaged and just simply repaired with insulation tape, and even worse, masking tape. It mustn't happen. Okay, if a cable is damaged, we need to repair it or replace it properly. Close drawers and doors properly. How often have you stood up from your desk and you bumped your knee against the drawer that you left open? I think everybody of us has happened. Make sure your drawer's closed. It can become a tripping hazard. There's somebody at reception. You jump up in the drawer, boom, on the floor. It's an incident. Please make sure that your drawers are closed. Be mindful of sharp objects. How many of you have had a staple in your hands? How many of you have had a paper cut? I think all of us. At some point in our lives, we had either a staple in our hands or a paper cut. Be conscious of sharp objects. Okay, that staplers. I like the staplers that you have. Those, they seem to me a bit safer than those that you punch. So be careful of sharp objects. Do not attempt electrical repairs. If your adapter breaks or your power cable to your laptop is faulty, don't try and repair it. Call Eric. Call Myers. Let the technicians come and have a look. We've got 2 brand new technicians. One of them is qualified on the electrical side, low voltage. We can repair it, but don't try and do it yourselves. Do not lean back in your chairs. How often do we just simply lean back? I see at reception that one chair is got a label on, do not sit. I presume it is damaged. Is it damaged or what's wrong with that chair? Damaged. Okay. Good. That's a good thing. Put a thing there. It's unsafe to use. Don't use. Defective furniture. We often get furniture that's defective. It's got splinters on the edges, something like that. If your desk is damaged like that, please notify us. It can be repaired. Okay? Anything that's faulty, let's make it safe for us. Do we know what to do in the case of fire? I've heard from Gabby that you've done one fire drill last year. Everybody's jumping for their phones. It must be a group message. We are going to practice a fire drill again, and we're going to do it twice a year. Okay, everybody needs to know what to do in case of a fire. All right. We are also working on the first aid boxes. We need to have first aid boxes that's in strategic positions so that if there's an incident, we can take care of our colleague that has been injured. Okay? We will get people trained as first aiders. Don't try and attempt to help your colleague. Just keep him calm. Call a first aider. That's the first thing that we do. We call a first aider. All right. And then I must congratulate you on housekeeping. Since last week, it is a different office. When you walk in here, it looks great. Nice, tidy desks. The floors are nicely cleaned and so on. There is still some areas that need attention, but the general feeling that you get when you walk in, it looks great. And I want to thank you for that. We've got visitors coming, yeah, that's a good thing. Let's give ourselves a hand. Let's take care of our office and our environment. So